Today in our studies in the book of Hosea, we're going to be looking at one of the most exciting passages, the short little chapter of Hosea 3. It's about restoration. And what makes it so exciting is that God's going to have Hosea act out his feelings toward his people Israel. Hosea, in a great sense, has lost his wife. She's left. They had 3 children, one named after a battlefield, one named a word that meant no love, and another one named not mine. And then she leaves, and God says, you go get her. And so he goes and he finds her, and she's on the slave block, and he has to buy her back. Can you imagine how humiliating that might have been? Can you imagine what it would be like for people seeing you do this? I can imagine some maybe shaking their head saying, what's wrong with that man? Why not just let her go? Why not just forget about her? But he couldn't do that. God had told him to love that woman. And God's saying, let me tell you something. I don't go chase after you because it makes me feel good. I chase after you because I love you. And can you imagine how Hosea must have felt? But you see, he made the decision to love. That's what biblical love is about. Hosea made the decision to love. And God made a decision to love each one of us. Romans chapter 5 and verse 8 truly is one of the most profound verses in all of Scripture. Because that verse says that God demonstrates His own love toward us in this, that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. If it was up to us to straighten out our lives and get our lives in order before we could be acceptable and loved by God, that would never happen. No, God loved us even when we were in the most wretched state. Now, He does require us to submit and surrender. And even then, we're going to struggle and bumble, but He loves us, and He'll do everything within the boundaries of His character to help us be faithful to Him. Join us again next week for your Daily 180.